Hello, angels. Welcome to my channel, Art Angels. I'm Tina, and this is the debut of my first video for my new channel in my journey in collecting reborn and silicone art dolls. I'm a little nervous, sorry. I wanted to have this in chronological order. I got my first doll in the reborn world in May of this year, and my second one at the end of July. And that was a vinyl cloth body. And in back of me, this is the nursery. It's a little corner and it's a little nook in my master bedroom. And I just can't tell you how much I enjoy this part of my room. In the evening, I just love turning on the lights and the glow and the feeling. I was never a mom. And at 73 years old, I never expected to be able to have that feeling again. I never expected to be able to reenact and have that part of my heart fulfilled through Reborn Dolls. And I am going to share my story and how it all began. And that is part of this video. So if you will be gracious enough to sit through my intro, it's a long intro, and then just kind of concentrate and know that I'm leading you down the road of when I first, excuse me, hold on, I've got to get the dog under control. We're back. This is Hank, and he's a pill, but he's part of the show, as you will see as you start to watch my video. So what I did was I had clips from little clips that I would do of the dolls and different things that happen, and just to give you a little synopsis of how this all got started. And so I hope you can follow along the bouncing ball. And I can't tell you the joy that I have found, but it's been it's a tough community to get involved with. Tough meaning if you don't know anything about the industry, the hobby, and all the things that go into it. Wow. But I also have another channel called Tina Talks on YouTube, which I started with when I took care of my elderly mom, and she moved in with me. And I was lucky enough to have her for 3 years. But I love creating. Now, when I say creating, I just love to do the funny things, the stickers, blah, blah, blah. But this little video that I put together took me all night long because I don't know what I'm doing. So bear with me, and I'm looking forward to getting to know this community better. I have already been blessed to meet Sandra from Little Meatballs Nursery and Christina from, now I can't remember. Cuddles by Christina, I believe that's it. I'm so sorry, Christina. I'm going to put everybody down in the thing below. But I'm going to tell you a lot of stories going forward. I don't have consistency, so bear with me as I get this journey started. Also, on a side note, I'm going to be having cataract surgery this coming week, and so they do it 2 weeks apart, and you got to wear that, and then the glasses. I never dreamed it would happen to me. Here I am. So anyways, I hope that you enjoy my channel, my first intro, albeit long. Bear with me, and I hope you'll return, subscribe, share, and like. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Stay tuned as I fill you in on all the ups and downs of my new hobby. And believe me, there's a lot. Until next time. And then I was scammed. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and also turn on the notification bell so that you can be coming back and listening to all the interesting things that go on this journey. My next video is going to be how I found my artist, a little bit about the artist, and our conversations and our plans for Piper Renee. Stay tuned. Until next time. Hello, angels. This is just a post-mortem. Like this look. This guy's post-mortem. Isn't he cute? Anyway, it is a short video, and it seems confusing, but I love those two clips. It was just from my last channel, Tina Talks. I was going to explain the little process I was having to getting into the doll community. But I had some people say, you should make it a separate channel. And I'm going, why? Ooh, you guys, I'm back from surgery. So I just had to say this before I put this out. I didn't mean for it to be confusing. However, I just wanted you to see the first doll that I purchased on Amazon. And that was Willow. And she was real shiny, but I loved her. And then one of the artists that I had talked to when I was buying my vinyl doll, she said, I just have a suggestion. If you want to be successful on YouTube in the doll community, you need to get rid of that doll. I go, really? She goes, that will not go with the real true doll lovers of authentic reborns and silicones. And I said, okay. So I cried. I gave her away to a friend of mine's daughter who is 7 with a bunch of stuff. And anyway, and now, after looking at being down the rabbit hole, watching nothing but Reborn Doll YouTube channels. And there's some of you that I just absolutely love, and I can't think of names right now, but I'll do better. And as I get into this further down the road, I definitely want to recommend people to watch certain, and I won't recommend just somebody that I wouldn't like to watch, okay? I won't do that. So, and also, there's so much that I have to say that I want to talk about, but I just, I'll think about it after I hang up. But sorry if the clips were confusing. My intro, it's not that long, but if I put it in front of every video, then it is too long. So I'm a work in progress, right? Even though, you know, I'm a few steps away from the end of the progress. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So thank you again. And I will be trying to get some things up this week. I've got hauls, I've got all kinds of stuff, and I do have things for a giveaway. And I know you're not supposed to prostitute yourself, you know, to get people to come to your channel, but I'm old and I don't, you know, it doesn't bother me. So I don't know how I'll work it out. I don't know how I'll do it, but I am going to do it because I've got lots of stuff, and not just for that, guys, but it's holidays coming up, and I love to be able to give back, and so therefore I'm excited, and that's why I had to get this up, whether it's good or bad. I just had to get it up. So thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Mwah!